Hi everybody, Cher here with you. Welcome to my channel. So today I have a really fun video that I want to share with you guys. It's actually a product review video. This product that I'm going to share with you guys is something that I wish I had come up with the idea myself. But I did not. Once you see what this product is, you're gonna realize why I'm so excited about it. Let me give you a little background how this came about. Recently, I've been scouring Pinterest, trying to come up with some ideas of some new cupcake decorating ideas. A girlfriend of mine has asked me to make her cupcakes for her wedding this fall, so I've just been trying to come up with some new ideas. Anyways, I stumbled upon this product while I was scouring Pinterest. And I was just blown away by this little gadget, and I was like, I need one of these in my life. So I actually went to the website, and I'm not much of an online shopper, and I really don't want to get into that because I think that could be really dangerous for me. So I actually just sent a little inquiry to the company and just said, you know what, I have made a lot of cupcakes in my lifetime. I love to make cupcake bouquets in particular, and I think your product would be something that would be really useful and helpful for me, and I think I'd have a lot of fun, trying it out. And I explained to them that I had a YouTube channel, and if they would be interested in sending me one of these, I'd love to review it. So I got feedback from them the very next day from Liz herself. This is the lady that actually invented this little gadget, and she was like, yeah, what's your address? I'll send one out right away. So thank you so much, Liz, for sending me this and giving me the opportunity to review this and share this with my viewers. This is what it is, everybody. It's called the Cupcake Rack, and I just think it is the most amazing invention ever. How cool is that? It's sturdy, it's made out of steel. It's gonna stand like the test of time for sure. And she also sent me out a little plastic, kind of like a terracotta looking pot that the ring fits perfectly inside. And look at that. So you can imagine how beautiful of a cupcake bouquet. It looks very realistic. It'll look like a pot of flowers, basically, when you're all done. And the possibilities with this thing are really, really limitless. And you can use this for every kind of occasion you can imagine. I'm really excited to try this for the wedding that I'm going to be making the cupcakes for. I think this will be a great centerpiece for that. Yeah, so I can't wait to share this with you guys. Today I'm going to make kind of an Easter themed cupcake bouquet using my awesome new little cupcake rack. So stay tuned. So I'll make sure to link the information on how to order one of these for yourselves if you're interested in the description box. You can purchase just the ring by itself, or you can purchase this as a set. I believe the ring itself is $25 and for the set it's $30. So the cupcake rack holds 19 cupcakes. Now you can either use your own homemade cupcakes. You could go to the store and purchase your cupcakes already decorated and then kind of pass them off as your own if you like. I just went ahead and used my favorite cake mix, which is what I do all the time. A friend of mine told me if you bake it at home, it's homemade. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So these are just some regular old chocolate cupcakes. And the other thing that I made to go along with these, to decorate them with, are these adorable little chocolate bunny butts. Oh my goodness. So let me show you how I made those. I actually purchased this adorable little kind of mold here. It's from Wilton, and these were so simple and easy to make. And this cupcake here is actually what I'm going to replicate, and that's what I'm going to be making today. I'm going to make them look just like that. And so you buy these little molds, so they come looking like this. And yeah, you can do 6 at a time. And all I did was I just took a little paintbrush, I melted my candy melts, and then I painted the different colors into the little indents here, and then put it in the fridge for a few minutes just to let it kind of get hard. And then when I finally filled the main body cavity with the chocolate, I just kind of tapped it on the counter a few times just to help get rid of some of the air bubbles that kind of can form. You can also look from underneath, kind of hold it up, and then if you see any air bubbles, you can just tap it on the counter a couple more times just to get all those air bubbles out. Put it back in the fridge for, 10-15 minutes, and then you just pop them out. They come out really easy, and look at how nice and shiny they are. And they are so cute. I just think they're adorable. So going along with keeping this as simple as possible, I've already made my cupcakes out of a box, and I'm also going to be using frosting out of a can today because, like I say, I'm just trying to keep this simple and quick and easy. Now, by all means, you could use your favorite buttercream or whatever frosting or icing that you want to use. And I'm also going to just use my awesome little cake decorating apparatus here. I use this all the time, but I also like to use a piping bag, so you can use whatever you have on hand or whatever you like. I've outfitted this with this cute little tip here that has all all these little holes in it, and that's going to give me the grass look that I'm looking for when I go ahead and pipe out the icing. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill this little gadget up with frosting. So next I just put the little plunger part right on. And we'll just give it a try here. There we go. We are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just start piping just to kind of show you how to get this to kind of look like grass. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to push down with your plunger or your icing bag or whatever you happen to be using, and you're going to lift up, and you're just going to push and lift, and that's going to give you all these little blobs that are going to look like grass. So here we go. I'm just going to start with this one right here. And when you kind of just pull up like that, it gives you the illusion of grass. I'll do a few more here and then I'll bring this a little closer so that you can kind of get the idea. And it doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect, because this is just supposed to look like grass. So I'm going to finish this one off. So there we go. Now we have something that looks like this, and you don't necessarily have to go all the way to the edges and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that that's really that important. So let's go ahead and put one of our little bunny butts on here and see what that's going to look like. So I think what I'm going to do, I want it to kind of sit up a little bit. I don't want it just to be completely flat. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of a mound of icing just so that it can stand up a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and put this little guy right like that. Kind of give it a little push. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? But I have one more thing that I'm going to add to this to make it even cuter. So the little Peep cupcake liners that I had bought came in a kit. And along with that kit came these adorable little bunny ears on like a little stick here. So I think the addition of one of these is going to just kind of finish our little bunny right off. So there we go. Now the bunny actually has ears. So I'm going to go ahead and finish icing all of these, and then we're going to go ahead and place them into the cupcake rack. All right, so I'm about to put the last cupcake into my little cupcake bouquet here. Oh my goodness, I must say I am so happy with the way this is looking. So I'm just gonna show you guys. Now I have learned a couple things along the way. Now if you're especially going to be using icing out of a can like I have here, it tends to be very soft, especially if you're working with it and it's kind of warm in your house or your kitchen or wherever you happen to be icing them. I would suggest going ahead and icing them all and putting them into the fridge for maybe half an hour or so, just to let it firm up ever so slightly, because putting them in here, it can be a little bit messy and a little bit tricky, and I've noticed that it was getting warm and some of my little bunny butts were wanting to slide off. So depending on what you're going to be icing your cupcakes with and what kind of embellishments you're putting on there, maybe just keep that in mind. I think buttercream would probably be the way to go, because buttercream tends to kind of crust over a little bit and doesn't get as soft, and you can also control the thickness and the consistency a little bit more with, depending on how much icing sugar you put into it. I would definitely make sure it's a little more on the thicker and stiffer side. So, I mean, this works fine. You just have to kind of keep that in mind, that you're probably going to want to refrigerate this as soon as you're done with it, you're going to want to put it in the fridge, and don't take it out until you're ready to serve it. But how cute will this be on a Easter table, like for a centerpiece? Oh my goodness, I just think it's so adorable. Look at that. It's like a child's birthday. Oh my goodness, who wouldn't want to have something like that for any occasion? Now it looks really cute the way it is right now. There's lots of options as far as decorating the pot goes. You could put like raffia around here or a pretty ribbon. That would be really cute if I had like an Easter ribbon, which I probably do somewhere in my stash. And the other thing I thought, you could also stuff some of this, paper shred. You could put it in here and have it kind of have the grass kind of hanging out of the pot. That would kind of fill in some of these gaps here as well. I have another idea. I found these adorable little basically they're little notepads. I found they came in 4 into a package. I found these at Dollarama. They were $1.50. So all I did was I just took the cover off of one of them. It's basically just paper. Sorry, the glare is really bad. There we go. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tape this to the outside of the pot here. I thought that might look kind of cute. Just to make it a little bit more Eastery and kind of go along with the bunny theme. I'm just going to stick it on right here. Oh, that might not stick very well. I'm gonna have to use glue for that, but anyways, I think it'll stay. And then the other thing I did was I just had one of these cute little signs here. I just glued a little bamboo skewer on it, and I just took some white paint and wrote Happy Easter on it. And I think I'm just gonna stick this kind of down in here like that. So I'm so happy with the way this ended up turning out. I can see myself using this cupcake rack time and time again for all kinds of things. So thanks again, Liz, for sending this out to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing Easter long weekend coming up. And until next time, bye for now, everybody.